Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Zauberhaft, glad and cheered up as never before since I have left the Montreal Asylum and now I'm again roaming free throughout the entire city. Oh yes!
Brothers! Sisters!
Oh no, that guy is back again. That guy's back again, so...
blood have carved a path to a...
and
now is the time to take it!
Okay. Okay. We are leaving because that guy is growing impatient all the time, even more and more, claiming something about the Graven, about the revolution and everything like this. I wonder why haven't the watchdogs of the city, I mean of the Baron, why haven't they kind of taken this place by the siege? Why haven't they dealt with that crippled Burrick Tavern? While they still had the chance to do that, and now I don't feel like they do have any chance anymore. Let me actually see, just a brief walk around the city, and just do some stroll. Yeah, I'm doing a stroll around the city. No, I'm not going there just at the moment, because that seems like a continuation of a quest, and my plan is actually to see Basso and then see Vittori if I can see them. And in addition, I believe that Mr... What's his name again? Edric? Oh, Hector. Yeah, sure, Hector. That guy is definitely... has definitely prepared something for me, I'm sure. He did not give me any task before I went to Montreal Asylum, and now he definitely should have something. So far as I could figure it out, those special missions interchange every single time. So there's one night without a mission, and another night is with a mission. And I believe that all that district is kind of taken by the Graven, isn't it? I don't feel like there are actual guardians anymore. Oof. Well, probably some post-mortem word about the Montreal Asylum. Yeah, sure. It was some sort of huge reference to Shalebridge Cradle. And it was almost like a Shalebridge Cradle. There were a lot of references to that episode of Garret's life. But I should say that, well, it has almost blown up my mind at the beginning. It almost managed to kind of cripple me with fear, especially when that night warden showed up and when the monsters were jumping up at me. But after that, well, that was almost some sort of defeated expectancy, I should say, because those monstrosities I was so afraid of, well, I had been afraid of them before I met them in an actual battle. Well, that's the very psychological thing I have already been telling you about countless number of times. Yeah, what I'm waiting for is, I'm actually waiting for these two guys to pass along this street. I'm not sure if there is a way to go over there to Hector's place. Ooh, I can meanwhile do some robbing.
For starvation. What a choice.
Perfect.
Fine.
I'll take this. Yeah, and after I deal with the missions, I will definitely go see Baron in his mansion and kick his ass. No, I would rather say it like pretending to be Garret and say, and then I will break into the Baron's mansion and kick his ass. Probably kicking ass is not quite the phrase Garret would utilize, but nevertheless, that seems all okay for me, because I don't even care if Mr. Northcrest had any reason for his deeds. It's because of his sour muzzle that I ended up in Montreal Asylum. Hey, he's gonna pay for that with his life, I swear it. Ooh. Anyways, we are continuing our exploits around the city. Mr. Ector is at hand. And I'm almost growing impatient. Shall I just do Ector's missions right on the spot? Or go see Basso first?
I better focus on my metal man. Check back later, would you?
Whoa, oh really? Oh, that mister has nothing to offer me. That's brilliant. So I have done all this way just to get... No, I didn't have to do all this way. Perfect. Well, that didn't work, so... The one thing that remains is actually going to the South Quarter. And that might be not the best idea ever. Because again, I have to sneak past these guys around this place. Which don't look remotely nice to me. As Garret has already mentioned that. They are kind of bloodthirsty. Look at them, they're painting themselves red. Oh, that guy has an X sign on his chest. Probably because he really craves being shot right into his bosom. Oh god. Oh, that... I would... with greatest of pleasures try to do that. They literally are dressed like clowns. You don't see me over here, do you? You're just idiots. Hey, hello! I'm just a statue. You... Why would you even care? Is there anybody else to care for me? No, not a single person, I guess. So I will make my way over to the South Quarter as fast as I freaking can. Because there is no reason fighting anybody around the city. They respawn as soon as I change location. So even if I kill them, I go to South Quarter and they get respawned. That's only just worthless waste of time. So goodbye. Have a nice day. They almost this now. Well, what I wanted to say about all this, just various players all over YouTube and all over the internet have been comparing this game to contemporarily, if I may say that word anyways, existing games around there. So there is a lot over here from Dishonored and that Moira Asylum, if not the Shalebridge Cradle, reminds a lot of Outlast, even though I did not play this game. I have not played it through, I only watched that, and Noro did play this game, so I know what that game is about. I mean Outlast. And in my opinion, Outlast lacks that suspense and mystery. It's much more about action and running from the inmates of the asylum. It does not scare me in a tiniest bit. What scares me is rather amnesia. And I do love a lot that Moira Asylum contained a lot of exactly amnesia features rather than Outlast features. If not speaking about the environment in the Insane Asylum. But the Insane Asylum is not a reference to Outlast. That's a common mistake that people make. Especially given that if they have not played the previous game of Thief, or the previous games, and they know almost nothing about the prehistory of Garret's life.
Lion proclaim! The Iron Tyrant has fallen, and the streets run red with the blood of the faithless!
I have freaking heard that already, so we'll quit that.
My brothers and sisters! Those faithless who refuse hope!
Those people really crave screaming around.
Bring them to glory! Show them the strength of Orion's conviction!
Oh god, Orion. I kind of want to see that Orion guy. He definitely craves something really bad. He wants blood, he wants chaos in the city. He doesn't want order, judging by the actions of these people crying out his name. Have you actually noticed that? I'm not sure if you played StarCraft 2, you know that Orion in this game kind of resembles the appearance, the looks of Arcturus Mengsk, I guess. Or if you didn't play StarCraft 2, you may just go ahead and Google that. Go for some Google pictures. Type something like Arcturus Mengsk, and you will see it. ArcturusMengsk. Arcturus Mengsk. Oh god. Yeah, that insane asylum was 100% a reference to Shalebridge Cradle Asylum from Thief 3, not for the Outlast. And it has nothing to do with the madness itself, but it has to do a lot with the misery that comes with the madness. Around the people who have to do with the madness and everything like it. And Moira Asylum somehow managed to reflect that atmosphere, which I appreciate a lot. Even those zombie creatures... Even those zombie creatures down there had a lot to say about the previous life of Garret. All things considered, they are former patients after all. But, well, all things considered again, it's much more scarier if it went in Amnesia style. If I just had no possible had no possibility of actually taking down these monsters. Whoa, whoa, there's another guy. There is another guy. He would surely...
Something's different about you.
Ooh, no, I don't really want to hear all that.
You don't stink of sweat and piss.
I just rolled with Polly
Oh, he's
Adler,
leaving.
the sweetest
That's
smelling
my
dock
sweet
frock
opportunity.
in the skin market. I guess her perfume's still clinging to me.
Lucky bastard.
Hello!
For 2 months.
I waited 5, and she's worth it.
I know.
The guy actually left.
Polly's importing that perfume from a foreign country.
No wonder.
Does that
The
mean
whole
that
room in
some
Skin
Guardians
Market
also
smells like
kind
an
of
exotic
want
garden.
to
Probably
join
worth
the
the
Graven?
fortune she paid. If
Since
she's
they
betting
paid
houses
that.
like you.
Freaking hell! Will you stop talking? I'm trying to convey my ideas to the audience. Oh, well, yeah, about the references, I want to say that still... Still, this game does have a lot of similarities if you can make parallels around this place. It has a lot of graphical features that really remind of Dishonored. Just like those windows I have seen back in that mission. I mean, a lot of graphical elements, if not for the gameplay. Especially the windows, yeah. That's what I have seen in Octopus mission. And at the same time, I'm not sure about the references for Outlast. Where am I supposed to go? I'm kind of a little bit lost. Yeah, I'm going for the...
Sleep.
Don't you light me up. That's not something I would like to see. You will get respawned, so I don't want to mess around with you.
Marigold doing wearing one of them snipe bracelets. Don't you know
These
it's
Graven
cursed?
guys
The real
painting
question
themselves
is,
red
did
kind
she
of
have it
remind me of
before or
Bioshock
after her
Infinite.
husband was pinned in the
I just cannot help it. They do look like Vox Populi, and they again come up with the philosophy that they represent the common folk, and that the common folk is not happy with the events happening around with the city. Everything like it.
I think
so,
a tooth's coming loose.
well, I know that they have nothing to do with the Vox Populi, and Orion has nothing to do with Daisy Fitzroy, because it's not about the races, it's about something else and everything like it. But hey, come on.
I'll show him how we do things in Shoalsgate.
That the pattern, the very way they dress and their symbols and painting themselves red pretending it to be blood. And pretending that they are not afraid of blood spilling and everything. I know what that is supposed to say. But that's kind of already looking a cliche, because BioShock Infinite kind of made that image kind of really impressive, talkative, if I may say so. If a feature, not a person, can be talkative,
Jewels of the trade.
it kind of embeds in the memory, so you cannot unthink, you cannot unsee or unremember such stuff. Yeah, first of all, I want to see if Vittori has something to tell me.
Well, what is a carnival with no attractions, eh?
You lack some more attractions. Well, I guess that's my lucky opportunity to earn some coin. Oh, yeah, that's official time I stop speaking about references and start doing business.
You have returned, Mr. Thief.
For sure.
And so we come to the last.
Something that might interest
A
you.
terrible loss to both the carnival and me personally.
Must be quite the exhibit.
Not just an exhibit, Mr. Thief. My Isabella. Sweet, fiery Isabella.
Really?
Turner of heads and owner of my heart.
I'm not the rescuing type.
But you must. She's in desperate trouble. She went into the city to help find the exhibits and was arrested by the Watch for suspicious behavior. They've imprisoned her in the Watch station. Spring her. Bring her back to me, please.
Oh, sure I will.
Oh, your kindness would bring a man to tears, sir. They'll tell stories about you, Sirrah, I'm sure. Isabella languishes in the watch station, Mr. Thief, while my heart pines and my purse wilts.
Thank you, Vittori. Oh, Garret. Now I address you, Mr. Master Thief. You are not supposed to lie, because it's kind of a same situation. You did rescue Basso's fiancé, and what kind of stops you from rescuing another damsel in distress? I'm not sure. And actually, where is that bastard of Basso? Where is he? Have you seen a guy over here with bandages over his head?
I'll be a penniless joke. The worst kind.
Vittori is kind of yelling out for entire tavern over here just because he, oh god. You don't really want everybody to know that some thief is about to break into the city watch station to rescue a lady, because that kind of jeopardizes the entire mission, you know? Or maybe you're just a fool of a sort, but if you start saying it aloud, you might really kind of deprave me from the sweet opportunity to help you and your lady. So, what is that I'm kind of searching for right now? Overall map goes to... Sweet! I believe it goes back to that freaking Stonemarket area, which means I did about right that I did not alert anybody to my presence around this place. And also that I did not take on any guardians around it, because that is going to be just terrible if I did.
What happened to the sloop sellers?
Nothing. Why would anything happen to the sloop sellers? I guess they're getting drained. Since you are eating that stuff, whatever you are calling sloop. Oh, I would not like to try something called sloop, but if there is nothing to eat anyways...
I'll be glad when this is all over.
Oh, you're an NPC. Stop being so dumb. You're supposed to be content with your own life.
I think a tooth's coming loose.
Oh, that's worse. A tooth coming loose is indeed a problem. I haven't seen so far those fancy glitches of that game, and I hope that I won't see them. Good thing I took out that garden, because that was essential around there. What the hell? Ooh, that's probably because somebody has seen that fallen guy. Well, I don't really care. I believe Basso should have returned to Crippled Burg, and I should have checked that. Oh! Ooh, God. You don't see shit. I don't want any troubles.
Where are the gods?
And believe me, this is something you won't... there is nothing you want less. Being involved with troubles with me. I'm not messing with you, but you had rather abstain from messing with me. You don't know who you're messing with. I'm a master thief, but sometimes I suffer from battlemongertropy, like werewolves suffer from lycanthropy, and I'm suffering from battlemongertropy, which means I'm turning violently and in a very bloody way into a terrible battlemonger that stops stealing stuff and starts assaulting every moving object around. Just the way I did with the zombies, I will deal with you all. You should really be careful about this. Do not piss me off. You'll regret it for all your life. Because those zombies got burnt. What the?
Wonder what they put in the sleep.
There's additional patrol over the street. Oh man, where are you going? Where are you freaking going? Oh, that's gonna be dangerous. That's gonna be freaking dangerous. I should go somewhere they don't really know.
I haven't seen a mob like this since the old bear gardens.
Animal fights aren't for
Goodbye.
me.
Whoa, that was just in time. It was barely in time. Okay, I'm gonna remember that. Blah, 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 blah. You guys really sociable. Garret does not prefer friendly conversations with unknown people. Only friends. I remember that in the beginning he said that, you can't really buy everything in that city. Everything down to the very trust. But he said that kind of with interrogative manner. He's still in doubt that you can actually buy a true trust. Well, that's kind of really intriguing and interesting. Well, kind of. Well, I'm a mission collector. What I'm doing right now is collecting missions and treating you to some fresh thoughts I got from this game. This, well, so far, is different from the original Thief games.
Your conviction held strong.
In one certain respect, I'm gonna mention right after that idiot stops yelling out.
And now is the time to take it.
If you're looking for extra coin, I got some jobs you can help me with. Best contracts in the city.
I don't think they're the best altogether. Whoa, a lot of stuff to mess up with. Alright, let us get acquainted with what we have to go for.
Don't you?
Long drop, full stop. Retrieve Basso's pen. Ooh. So, you want me to retrieve your private trinkets?
I know a Pinchcock claims she's the Baron's mistress.
Tries to charge a full gold piece for her
I'm not
stories.
sure I'm supposed to go for your own trinkets. That doesn't seem like a profitable job. Nevertheless, Littler Devy's taken the long drop,
I've lost a
courtesy
fortune to
of the
black
watch,
tax, Garret.
and he's
Take a
taken my
job and help your
old
friend out.
grandmam's favorite pen with him. It's worth more than just gold to me, Garret. Word is the hangman's a raker.
These
Search
jobs
his
are
house
begging
over
for a
Black
fingersmith
Furrow
like
Way
you,
and
Garret.
find my pen, would you? Yes, I would,
Try
sure.
not to get caught.
I would do everything that is paid for. The path to riches. Steal White Sales documents. Well, documents seem
I
a
always
lot
vouch
and
for
a
you,
lot
Garret.
more profitable than
You
just
know
a
that,
pen,
don't you?
all things considered. Well, we got ourselves a high-up client. Wears fine silks and pays in real coin and
These
everything.
jobs are begging for a fingersmith like you, Garret.
Oh, she wants the papers of the White Sail Company, with info on their latest trading routes. Should be a piece of piss
I know
for
a
the
pinchcock
likes of
claims
you.
she's the Baron's mistress. Tries to charge a full gold piece for her stories.
Oh. Eyes on the prize. Steal the telescope mechanism.
I know
Well,
a pinchcock
I kind of
claims she's the
got a
Baron's
microscope
mistress.
from
Tries to
Moira
charge a full
Asylum. Will
gold
that do?
piece for her stories.
Oh, shut up, Basso. You are repeating yourself. Scout Lebot says the gentlefolk of
I always vouch for you,
Illyrian
Garret.
traders who've got
You know
their
that, don't
hands
you?
on a fancy new telescope makes scouting for pirates easy as pissing in a wine soup. Of course, that means
These
my
jobs are
smugglers
begging for a
want it,
fingersmith like you, Garret.
so they can dodge the watch. That's kind of resourceful. Steal the tech, and we'll make those bastards earn their black tax.
I always vouch for you, Garret.
They will
You
never
know that,
earn
don't
it.
you?
They will never earn it. I believe that kind of Mr. Baron is violating his own rights and trying to empower the law.
These jobs
He
are begging
really
for
does
a
not
fingersmith
have.
like you, Garret.
Really, he's not authorized for it. Why is he Baron? I mean, not a duke, not even a count. Baron, just a Baron.
Ever
That
dream
means he
about
has
moving to
kind of
Dayport? The
comparatively
wine, the women, the
small
streets that don't smell of
estates,
shit.
if I know
That's
the
the life.
feudal ranks properly. Very well. That bleeding Archie Maxwell made off with my knight after
no
I
too many jobs here.
after I bet
That's the
him
Basso
at a
guarantee.
friendly game of chess. I only cheated twice. I break into his house and steal his
These jobs are
stash
begging for a
to cover what
fingersmith like you,
what he
Garret.
owns me, will you? And find my chess piece. While you are at it, I can't have my horsey running around without a mate.
Take your time, Garret. Not like
Super
I'm going
Basso.
anywhere tonight.
Super. I adore what you write over here. I don't really like what you're saying in the background all the time. A grave matter.
Ever
Still
dream
Grandpa's
about moving to
ashes.
Dayport?
Why
The
am I
wine,
supposed
the
to
women,
mess
the
with the
streets
dead
that
again?
Don't smell of shit.
One of my clients
That's
has
the
got
life.
herself in a pickle. Turns out Grandpa's ashes were in with the last of her
I've lost a
opium
fortune to
stash,
the black
and she
tax,
got
Garret.
caught after
Take a job and
curfew
help
by
your old
one
friend out.
by the one uncorrupted captain in the watch. Really? Are there somebody? Is there somebody uncorrupted in a watch?
I know a
Break into the
pinchcock
storage
claims she's
office on the
Baron's
Market Street
mistress.
and bring
Tries to
the
charge a
old
full
gaffer
gold
back,
piece for her
eh?
stories.
Sure. Perfect,
Watch
Basso.
your
I
back up
will
there, Garret.
do everything you suggest.
March on North Crest Manor, friends! It's time we
I
carry
will
out
do
the Baron
everything.
once and for all!
That's right. Whew. Clearly I know, yes, that there are supposed to be a lot of uncorrupted guardians out there. There always are some people that do believe in good and righteous goals and the brighter future, even under such circumstances, I should say. So I should not be... And you guys should not also be bloodthirsty and filled with criticism, because
Walk freely in the streets.
just remember, there is always something nice and warm to you to look out for, rather than concentrating on the darker events of our lives. Yes. Where is that thing? Get me overall map, please. I want to know where this thing actually is. Oh, man. That is sure in that place with the... well, that's some kind of red thing? What's a red sign? I'm not sure, and I kind of have a lot of stuff. Shall I... yeah, I believe that I should go for the objectives and track everything. No? Well, I cannot... I remember that there is a way of tracking everything, but... I cannot track every single mission from that place. Anyways, I believe that I'm supposed to go back to that district with the strengthened patrol. So far, I wanted to say about this game only one thing, that this game is a lot more emotionally intense than all the previous games about Thief, about Garret, because, hey, every single mission has some really action paths. Sometimes somebody's chasing you, you're supposed to run for your life, and then there is some kind of trap you are getting into. That was not a common feature of Thief games. They were normally a lot more quiet. Garret would just make up his mind, get the necessary gear, wait as long as it's supposed to be... well, as long as he pleases, and then go out for a mission right away. Is it over here in that district? Well, it's not. It is not. It's in another district. But it's definitely in the one district I have never been to. Since it has no... it is not connected to any other, but to that very district I'm currently in.
I haven't seen a mob like this since
And this is why I bet... this is why they kind of made these two patrol it. Whoa! Why have you just suddenly shut up? Doesn't it seem a little weird? Oh, now I know. I have been trying for quite a time to reach that place, but I have not found any possible solution to that task, and now here we go. Here we freaking go. Maybe it has something to do with that very house next to it. Whoa! Ooh! There is something terrible happening around.
There's a lot of angry people in this city tonight. The Baron's a popular man for all the wrong reasons.
What's next?
All things considered, that Mr. Northcrest has earned Herostratus' fame. He's a really notorious man. Ooh.
Can't be the gloom.
I'm right next to the place I'm supposed to visit. And maybe there is a way for me to go out there. Oh gosh. They have burnt everything. Why would you do that?
The dawn is coming, and I'll be there to greet it.
Oh god. Oh, I will unleash the whole battle onto the street as long as I try to take on these guys.
Getting late.
But there is a place of interest for me. Anyways, I'm supposed to get up there somehow, and I don't see any possibility to do that. Even if I kind of start walking on top of this. No. Come on, Garret. You did this. You have already had a lot of nice time hopping up on these ledges. Why stop now? Oh! Looky here. And that one is not supposed to be to be used like this. He only can cross that. Goal. Full details, weekly dispatch, always cheap. What is that? Luncheons, dinners, and teas. Oh, so that's a small pub. Looks welcoming. Too bad I don't have enough time for that. Very well, I probably should start.
So tired these days.
Probably I should just start making chaos around these streets.
Trouble's here!
Gotcha! If I continue on like this, I will become a leathered archer.
We've got a name for you, coward! The Faithless!
Vengeance for the City Watch! Oh, I never ever could think I would start doing something like that. You go next! Clear job. Well, I kind of wasted 2 arrows, and that was not... Well, if it were a hard mode and master difficulty, I would not do that, because that would be obnoxious. There is no reason for wasting 2 arrows in one spot on 2 guardians like that, especially if one of them is a melee combatant. I could easily dodge his attacks. Well, that does not seem to be helping in any respect. So anyways, there is a pipe I could use. If there's any way for me to get into that house over there and get whatever there is inside. I kind of have to use somehow what's around this place. If I don't, that's not gonna be really wise of me. I really should find some way to do that. Probably the way's over here. Oh, where does this thing go, though? To another district? Whoa. This is something, ladies and gentlemen. I should have been able to discover that path.
Animal fights aren't for me.
Ooh.
Couldn't stand the crowds.
Thank God they don't see a thing around this place. But that doesn't seem to help. That doesn't seem to be useful. I hope that it turns out useful someday. Whew. Yeah. A lot more puzzles await.
But it's not safe here anymore.
Who's talking? Is there somebody talking? I guess not. Very well. I know this place perfectly well. I have, that place is, has been ransacked like a bajillion years ago. Well, I will continue trying to figure out of how to get into that fancy house. Probably it holds something dear. Right in the beginning of the following episode of V4 and ANZ with Zauberhaft. Do not miss the opportunity to crack some other crate containing a fancy secret. Yeah. Goodbye for now, ladies and gentlemen. Zauberhaft out.